My skin feels super smooth. Alright sis, so we are going to be talking all about pores and textured skin. Now I know a lot of us deal with these topics, so this is a perfect video to know how to get that flawless, smooth complexion when we're applying makeup. So the first thing you want to do is make sure that your skin is well hydrated, your skincare is taken care of. For me, I like to go in with a serum. So this serum specifically is pore minimizing. I am going to be going in with the Essence Hello Good Stuff Pore Minimizing Serum. This does have 3% niacinamide, and niacinamide is the perfect ingredient for textured skin. So this is going to help minimize your pores, smooth the skin, give you a nice even canvas. So I like putting this in my T-zone. I have a lot of pores directly in my T-zone, so this is where I like to focus this serum, and it's also going to just smooth those areas out. Just gonna blend that in, and you can put this all over as well. A little does go a long way, so you guys could see that I'm just smoothing it all over in the other areas as well. Niacinamide is your best friend when it comes to texture, so if you see that it says niacinamide, you will know that that is perfect for just smoothing and reducing your pores. Next, you want to go in with your moisturizer. So whether you're dry skin, oily skin, combination, sensitive, whatever your skin type is, you want to go in with a corresponding moisturizer that will just keep your skin moisturized. Now, a big question oily skin girls have is, should I even moisturize because I'm already oily? Like, I don't want to add more oil onto my skin. Moisturizing your skin will not make you more oily. This is a myth. You want to make sure your skin is moisturized. So I'm going to go in with some moisturizer. I did take my Hemp's moisturizer, and this is just going to prep your skin for the makeup. You are going to be going in with products on your skin, so you want to make sure your canvas is nice and smooth and hydrated, whether you're oily skin or dry skin. So good rule of thumb, most people like to get their skincare out of the way and then wait a bit. I would say wait about 2 to 3 minutes. Let that skincare sink into your skin, let it get used to your skin and just really settle into your skin before going in with your makeup. All right, so now we're ready to go into our makeup. So the first thing in terms of our makeup is our primer. So when you have oily skin or a lot of pores or very textured skin, you want to go in with a silicone based primer. So this silicone based primer acts as like a shield. It acts as like a little blanket over your pores. It's going to help to just kind of smooth out the skin so that when you go in with foundations or concealers, it's not resting in your pores. However, it is resting on top of that primer that you lay down. So for me, I'm going to go in with the e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer, another affordable product for my girlies, and this says it all. So it's going to minimize your pores, it's going to smooth the skin, it's going to just make sure that your skin is prepped before you go in with your next products. Now, if you are oily skin, you most likely have pores, so this is going to help also to mattify and just control your oils as well. So if you do have extra oily skin, I would highly recommend going in with a brush and just dabbing that into your skin. You don't want to swipe it in, you want to focus in the areas where you have the most pores and dab it into your skin with a brush. Now you can use your fingers. Your fingers are obviously your number one tool. I'm just going in with a brush to show that you can use different tools. You don't need to use your hands all the time. So this technique is honestly a good technique for the summer season that is coming up. If you are oily skin, you will benefit from this technique that I'm going to show you next. So after you apply your primer, the next technique is going to help you tremendously if you have oily skin and deal with a lot of pores. So I'm just going to take my fingers and just pat that in, make sure that everything is blended out. All right, so now that you have your primer on, this next step is the key to long-lasting makeup. Oily skin is going to control your oils, make sure your oils are not seeping throughout the day. It's going to set your face, it's going to minimize your pores. So it's going to do all of that in one. So what you want to do is grab a translucent powder. So this is a powder that is going to just disappear into your skin while setting your skin. So I'm going to be going in with the Revlon Blot Setting Powder. It is a matte translucent setting powder, and I'm just going to go in with a brush, and we're going to go over all the areas where we put that primer. So if it's all over your face, you could do it all over your face. So I like to go in with a flat brush like this, just so that I could dab that powder in. So just going to dab it in all the areas that we applied that primer. Now visually, you could see that your skin is starting to look and feel, oh my gosh, my skin feels super smooth. This is the goal before we go in with any foundation. All right, so now we're ready for our foundation. So I'm gonna be going in with my Revlon Color Stay Long Wear Foundation. Now they have two formulas. They have the dry normal formula, and then they have the combination oily formula. So we're talking about oily and combination skin and pore textured skin. So this is literally the foundation that you want to choose. You wanna choose something that is mattifying. You go with a natural matte, a matte, or anything natural. You wanna stay away from anything that is radiant or satin or dewy. Those are not going to work well with your skin if you have oily skin. So I'm just gonna put a bit of this on the back of my hand, and then I'm gonna warm it up with my brush. Now you could go in with a brush or a damp beauty sponge. I did have a damp beauty sponge ready for today. However, I did want a more full coverage look, so I'm going in with my brush. Now when you go in with your brush, you wanna make sure you're dabbing that foundation in. You don't want to be swiping. That is just going to ruin what you've already laid down in terms of your primer and the powder. So all we're doing is dabbing that in. Now if you're a beginner and don't know how to choose your perfect foundation, I do have a tutorial just for that on my channel that you could go ahead and check out. I'll leave it in the cards above. It is all about how to choose the right foundation for you, how to get the perfect match. So if you guys are interested in that, I'll leave it in the cards above for you to check out. And like I said, I went in with the brush today for that extra coverage. All right, so this is how our base is looking. Really nice, smooth canvas. So we did the groundwork, we did our skincare, we applied our serum, we applied our primer, we applied some setting powder before we went in with foundation, and now we're here at our foundation. So at this point, you could continue on with the rest of your makeup. Now, a big rule of thumb is a little goes a long way, especially if you have oily skin. You want to make sure you are not putting on too much product because that will result in cakey skin. You do not want to go in with heavy layers of concealer, foundation. As you guys saw, I went in with a really light hand and still was able to get that coverage on my skin. Now for my concealer, I like to focus it in the inner corners of my eyes, and I just go in with a little. If I do feel I want to go in with more, I will go in with more. We're gonna do a lifted look today, so I'm just gonna apply this in this area as well, just to give me that lifted look. And then I'm just going to blend it out. So from here is really straightforward. We're just doing our normal highlighting. We're going to blend out our concealer under our eyes, our forehead, our nose, our cupid's bow, and our chin. I'm gonna go in with a bit of blush. So this is the e.l.f. Camo Liquid Blush in the shade Gorge Orange. Now I don't really do orange blush, so this is gonna be kind of new to me today, so bear with me. It's giving too much pigment and I don't wanna go in with too much. So I'm gonna put it on the back of my hand and warm it up, and then we will apply it. I like that. All right, so now that we have most of our cream products down, or all of our cream products down actually, we're gonna go in with some setting powder. So for your setting powder, you wanna get a loose setting powder. Most likely, if you are dark skin or brown skin like myself, you want to go in with something that is medium deep in color, or you could go in with translucent as well. So I'm going to be going in with the Black Radiance True Complexion Loose Setting Powder. This is in the shade Honeymoon, and we're going to set all of our highlighted areas. Before you go in with that powder, just make sure that your concealer underneath your eyes is well blended out. You don't want to be setting any creases. And I like to go in with a powder puff. Damp beauty sponge works just as fine. And we're just going to set. Now, when you're setting, you want to just dab it in. I know a lot of people do baking as well, but for oily skin, I highly recommend setting first, and then you could go in with the baking afterwards. Baking will ensure an extra layer of coverage underneath your eyes. All right, so just as we set our concealer, we want to set our blush. So you guys could see my cream blush still peeping through. You want to go over that with some powder. Now, I don't have an orange blush, so I am going to be going into my NYX Off Tropic palette, and I'm going to be going in with this powder here, and we're going to use that to just set the blush today. I'm just going to dip into that orange shade, go over that blush. And with blush, you want to dab, not swipe. All right, so from here, this is pretty much your base. Now I have a really nice matte, flawless, smooth base. This is what we want to achieve when we're dealing with pores or oily skin. A nice matte, flawless base. Now guys, I'm gonna finish up the rest of my makeup, just quickly finish it up off camera, and then I'll show you guys the finishing look. All right guys, so this is the final look. Now the last step you want to do is spray your face with a setting spray. So I am going to be going in with my e.l.f. Stay All Night Blue Light Setting Spray, and this is a long lasting setting spray. This is what you want to aim for, or you can use a mattifying setting spray as well. And this is going to ensure that your makeup lasts throughout the day, is just set in place so that it is not budging, it is not melting off your face, and everything is put. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know which one of these tips was new for you to hear. And if you are new sis to my channel and haven't subscribed yet, sis, you need to subscribe, hit the bell so that you're notified each time I upload. I do upload every Saturdays at 11 a.m. So that is about it for today. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.